That stadium is completely enclosed, so the wind situation here would be of a swirling variety down in the field. Cowboys will be kicking off to start the second half. Rafael Septien doing the honors. Beasley Reese is the deep man in the kickoff formation. This one coming down to the far side to Nate Johnson, and Johnson picks it up at the 11, back to the 15-yard line, and he is stopped shy of the 20. So the Giants will put it in play from there. 1st and 10. New York with an amazing offensive outburst in the first half. 4 touchdowns. Again, keep in mind that they'd scored only 5 touchdowns in their 7 previous games. Now the question is, can they keep it up? Because you feel that the Cowboys are going to score some too here in the second half of play. Sims in the first half, 8 out of 15 for 159 yards. He was trapped once. Leon Perry fights his way out to the 23-yard line. Again, Perry is a free agent, rookie, came to camp with the Giants originally. The man he's paired with in the backfield, number 27, Larry Heater, started the season out with Kansas City as a draft choice of the Chiefs, was let go and was picked up on waivers by the Giants. You've seen a lot of new names in there.
Yeah, well, Perry's only run 3 times before this game for 15 yards, and he's run hard today, and he's blocked well for Heater when they have made their big running plays work.
A pickup of 4 at 2nd and 6. Sims throws it, tries to loop it out to Mike Freedy. Number 88, Freedy picked up just a couple of weeks ago from the Detroit Lions, who made him a 3rd-round draft pick. You saw a lot of action for the Lions earlier this year as a messenger wide receiver, alternating on plays.
Well, the Giants had a quick out pattern. They've worked well in the first half, and of course that time Aaron Mitchell was right on top of Freedy, and Sims looked over, saw he didn't have it, tried to get Freedy behind Mitchell, and of course it just didn't work.
3rd and 6. Ernest Gray in motion. Wilson following him across the backfield. Sims's rush gets it away, just as Randy White, number 54, and Too Tall Jones, number 72, crashed down on him.
Well, Randy White made an inside escape there that put pressure immediately on Sims. He had nowhere to go.
Giants dominated the ball in the first half as far as offensive plays are concerned due to the interceptions. Cowboys normally are way out in front in time of possession, but the rest of the stats,
well, it's basically turnovers that we don't see on there, but New York cashed in on 3 of the interceptions for touchdowns, and the other interception stopped the Dallas drive.
Jennings back to punt. Jones is deep for the Cowboys. Dallas trailing 28-21. Again, a big rush. Jennings gets it away. Low spinning kick, bounds at the 40, 30, and out of bounds at the 27-yard line.
Well, Jennings got all he could out of that one. It wasn't a good kick. Dallas has probably noticed something in the Giant punting game that they're trying to take advantage of, because they've rushed most of the punts today, which is unusual. They might rush 1 a game, but today they've rushed quite a few, so evidently New York has some weaknesses there, and they're trying to get Jennings to punt quickly, and it's worked. He punted quickly that time, but he got the roll.
Officials mark it at the 22. 1st and 10, Cowboys from that point. Danny White remains at quarterback. Timmy Newsome, number 30, rookie fullback, is in there, coupled with Dorsett, who rushed for 114 yards in the first half. And Dorsett starts off again up to the 25, fumbled the football. Let's see if it's allowed, or the play had been whistled in. Cowboys will retain possession.
They're coming back to the weak side here, away from the tight end, as Van Pelt holds his ground. Scorpan, well, number 52 is in there this time. It's not Scorpan. It's Joe McLaughlin holds his ground, and there is a ball loose underneath that pile. But the referees say that Dorsett was down when he fumbled.
A pickup of 2 on the play. It is 2nd down 8. Nose of the football. Not quite to the 25. Dorsett left side. Trying to get outside. Knocked out of bounds by Mike Dennis at the 29-yard line. He's a couple shy of the first down. It'll be 3rd and 2. This Tom Landry always seems to do well, it seems, at making whatever halftime adjustments are necessary, doesn't he?
he does. He's all business at halftime. They go over the plays that they felt would be good against the Giants and why the Giants stopped them, what plays that are working, and concentrate on those. And they might make up some changes at halftime, but mainly it's just determining what the Giants are doing and deciding what plays to use in the game plan that are best against the certain defenses. So it's all business at halftime.
Third down, a long 2 for the first down for the Cowboys at their 29. And White, first pass of the second half over the middle, completes the pass to Billy Joe Dupre. It's very close to the first down marker. He didn't pick up much at all. Depends where they spot it.
Well, Billy Joe did an excellent job that time. He kept his body in front of Beasley Reese, number 28, and he got the first down. White has plenty of time right here. Martin, number 75, is doing everything he can to get to the quarterback, but Andy Frederick's doing a good job on him.
First and 10 for the Cowboys at their 33-yard line as Jay Saldi, number 87, into the Dallas huddle with the next play from head coach Tom Landry. Cowboys with the number 3 offense in the NFC coming into this game. Dorsett started to his right, cut back in, reached the 36-yard line. Pickup of 3, second down 7. Van Pelt, number 10, making the stop.
That's Bill Austin right there, going over some odds and ends with that Giant offensive line. He's talking to Jim Clack, number 56.
Clack is probably one of the best trades that the Giants ever made. Picked him up for the Pittsburgh Steelers for John Hicks, who turned out to be a big flop. Second and 7. Clack's been the mainstay of this Giant offensive line for several years. Cowboys from their 36-yard line. Dorsett outside to the 40. First down at the 45. Haynes came up to make the hit, but Dorsett was already out of bounds.
Yeah, Beasley Reese, number 28, slowed him down, but there was a blitz that time, the linebackers blitz. Someone did not get outside. Beasley Reese got out there late. Dorsett started inside, broke outside, and had a lot of room except for Reese slowing him down, or he might have got down to the sidelines.
First and 10. Ray Perkins chewing gum rather furiously. Cowboys at their 45-yard line, trailing 28-21 here in the third period. To a surprisingly feisty bunch of New York Giants.
There's a screen.
Trying to get it to Ron Springs, and Springs trips and falls at the 43-yard line. Lost his footing.
Well, Dallas is not executing the way they can. It was a screen, and Herb Scott was out there in front of it. John Fitzgerald, number 62. Watch 68 pulling out. He blocks right here, and then he tries to get out in front of the screen. He gets out there late, though. He blocked a little bit too long, and he and Springs are not in coordination. Scott got out late. Springs is in front of him. He sees Scott in his way, and he's tripped by Fitzgerald, number 62. So that was poor execution. It started when Scott made his block, and he didn't slip off fast enough.
Second and 10 from the 45. 11 minutes, 29 seconds, third period. White looking downfield.
Throwing that away.
White is hot about something. Somebody obviously wasn't supposed to be where he was. What did I say?
Well,
you know what I mean.
Probably true.
Flag is down on the play, so bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Looked like he did not expect Hill to run a fly pattern, which Hill did. The option apparently lies with the Giants here. We'll get the call.
Illegal motion, number 88. Decline the penalty. Third down.
Drew Pearson was in motion. And you saw it there. He did not apparently come to a stop, a full second stop there prior to the snap of the ball.
This is where Dallas has been the best in the NFC on its third down conversions. And New York is last on third down, stopping the offense on third down. Got the four-man rush.
White looking for someone to go to. Hits Tony Hill for the first down at the Giant 43.
Well, White had trouble in the first half throwing the football, and a lot of it's attributed to that left shoulder. He hadn't worked out all week in practice, but boy, the last few passes he's thrown, the one before the half to Tony Hill and this one are drilled well. They're right on the money. Tony had to jump a little bit, but he got his body in front of it. The ball was right there.
Again, White took just 3 snaps all week. Has not worked out at all since Wednesday because of that bruised left shoulder. It is his left shoulder, but he says it's caused him problems throwing as well as handing off. 1st and 10. Something obviously appears to be wrong today. Newhouse takes the handoff and gets nothing. Other scores around the National Football League. Let's bring you up to date. Redskins and the Chicago Bears. Well, the Redskins finally got on the board in the 3rd period on a Theismann pass, 3-yarder to Ricky Clayt. Vikings lead the Lions 10-0. A 67-yard pass from Kramer to Ted Brown. And the Browns in front of the Colts 21-6. Charles White scoring the latest touchdown. He scored twice, and Brian Sipe has thrown for his score to Dave Logan. 2nd down, 11. Our score, Giants 28, Cowboys 21 here in the 3rd period. Dallas at the New York 44. Dorsett left side down to the 40, 35. Tony Dorsett is inside the 30-yard line to the 29, having his best day of the year by far.
Now this is a play that's been put in just for the Giants. We haven't seen it all year. It's a delay back to the other side, back to the weak side, away from the tight end, and they're getting all kinds of running room over there.
That's a Dallas first down at the 29-yard line.
Key block was on number 70, Gary Jeter, that time.
Dallas started this drive back at the 22. Dorsett has now got 148 yards on the ground in 16 carries. Drew Pearson in motion. Newhouse, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown.
Well, I tell you, that's a big play by Robert Newhouse, one of his longest runs in the last year or so, and he was going off the right tackle, rolled it back to the middle of the field, cut back and showed his speed. He runs like a bowling ball, but he's got good speed when he gets in the open. Here he goes. He runs the daylight. Good block by Fitzgerald, number 62, and Herb Scott, 68. And Tony Hill comes across. Mike makes a good block on Dennis, and Robert turned on some speed at the end and into the end zone, standing up.
Septien will try to tie it up for the Cowboys with 8 minutes and 58 seconds left to play in the 3rd period. Waters holding. The kick is good. Dallas has never been ahead in this football game. It's always a case of the Giants moving ahead and then the Cowboys coming back to tie it up. They've done that now 3 times. Robert Newhouse of the Dallas Cowboys, who scored the tying touchdown just a moment ago. The kickoff by Septien sails out of bounds at the 15-yard line. And Dallas will have to do it again. So we're tied at 28 apiece with 8 minutes and 53 seconds left to play in the 3rd period at the Meadowlands. Look at the statistics on the Giants. Not the game statistics, but what's happened to them this year. 41 different starters, 16 players on injured reserve, 19 of their 45-man roster rookies. And they've got only 17 players left on their roster who were here on opening day. They've had a tremendous turnover.
Well, they're playing hard today.
They are. Last week, New York started 6 rookies on defense against Tampa Bay, which has to be unprecedented. Septien now kicking from the 30-yard line. Nice high kick driving Beasley Reese back to the 5. Fumbles it to the 3-yard line, and now he's in trouble back there. Gets it out to the 10 and drives forward to the 13-yard line. So the Giants have less than admirable field position with which to start this drive. Giants have been doing it to the Cowboys today on turnovers with those 4 interceptions. On the other hand, Sims has not had a pass picked off. And the Cowboys haven't been getting the turnovers. They had 31 on the season coming into this game, which leads the entire NFL. Sims stepping back to his 5-yard line. Sideline throw, completes it to Mike Freedy out at the 23, very close to the yardage necessary for the first down.
Well, that was a nice catch by Freedy. He gathered that low pass in, and the ball was just a few inches off the ground. It's a fake, the running fake right there, and Sims has people in his face, but he still gets rid of the ball in front of Aaron Mitchell, number 34. Nice catch by Freedy.
You figure the St. Louis Cardinals might be down a little bit after that heartbreaking loss to the Cowboys. Not so. They're in front of Atlanta in the second period, 24-6. Otis Anderson has just scored on an 8-yard touchdown run. Measurement here.
I'll tell you, St. Louis lost a heartbreaker last week. Dallas pulled it out there in the closing minute. But St. Louis has played well. The week before they'd beaten Baltimore.
First down for the Giants at the 23-yard line.
They come to Dallas next week.
Ray Perkins, great All-American at Alabama, wide receiver with the Colts. Sims has thrown for 2 touchdowns. Leon Perry really got crunched as he tried to turn the corner.
Yeah, Heater missed a block on Charlie Waters. Charlie closed down, and Heater missed the block, and Perry suffered on account of it.
Dede Lewis was there, and so was Waters. The man who runs Charlie's Angels, the nickname given the Cowboys defensive secondary.
Watch Waters in this play. See, Heater number 27 missed the block on Waters, and that's it. And he's cleaned up there with the help of Dede Lewis.
2nd and 9. Heater out to the 25-27-yard line. Giants are going to be looking at a 3rd and 7. Harvey Martin in on the tackle. Other scores around the NFL. Let's bring you up to date on another important game. 49ers lead the Packers 13-10. At least it's important to the 49ers and the Packers. May not be to a lot of people. Packers still, who knows, have an outside chance at making a run of it at that NFC Central title, which is a little wacky anyway. That's up for grabs. 3rd and 5. Sims gets Brady for the first down at the 36-yard line. Again, a lot of time made the difference.
That's right. I like this Phil Sims, though. He's definitely a cool customer. He's in his 2nd year, and as a sophomore, it's a little tough. He takes a short set, then gets back deep. Good protection there. And he waits and catches Freedy over the middle. Brad Benson, number 60, did a good job at Harvey Martin. Here's Freedy. He's coming back in underneath. Aaron Mitchell's on him. The ball's thrown right here. It's enough for the first down.
1st and 10, Giants at their 36. Score tied at 28 with 6 minutes left in the 3rd period. Sims again with good protection. It's Mullery, the tight end, for the first down at the 40-yard line of the Dallas Cowboys. Dennis Thurman, number 32, comes up to make the stop. Tom Mullery.
Hey, the Giants have an excellent game plan. They're mixing up their passing game. They're faking to the right side. They got both wide receivers the other side. The tight end is on by himself over on this side, Mulledy, and he, of course, catches the ball. It's kind of an against the grain pass. You fake your running backs to one side and come back to that open area over there, and Dennis Thurman just couldn't get over to Mulledy on time.
Thurman on that tackle was giving up about 50 pounds to the big tight end. New York first down at the Dallas 40. Over the middle, completes it to Heater at the 30, down to the 26-yard line. There's the Giant running back, Dede Lewis, number 50, on the stop.
Well, they're mixing these passes up well. They're going to Freedy, going to Ernest Gray, going to Heater, going to Mulledy. It's an excellent passing game that New York has shown today, all day.
Would have been kind of easy for the Giants to go to the locker room and say, what are we doing here? Cowboys come back and score that touchdown. And easy now for the Giants to fold, but they haven't. They've come back. 1st and 10. Ball is at the Dallas 27. Sims looking to Gray, and he's got it. 15, 10, 5. Ernest Gray. Score. We've got a penalty back at the line of scrimmage.
That's going to be against New York.
That will be the second touchdown the Giants have called back this afternoon because of a penalty.
They're going to get Gray for pushing off.
Offensive pass interference.
Yep, that's a big play and really hurts New York.
That'll move it back to the 36-yard line.
Offense interference on number 30.
Oh, they got it on number 30 on Perry, pushing off. And he wasn't even a factor in the play. That's where the shame of it is. He had nothing to do with the play itself, but he must have run into a linebacker or just knocked someone over with an offensive pass interference and not even being a factor in the play. Gray scores, so that's a big setback for New York.
Just under 150 yards in penalties against these two clubs, and quite a few more have been declined. First and 20. Giants at the Dallas 36. Sims, sideline throw. As Gray, he got 10 back. It'll be second, call it 11 for the first down.
Yeah, I tell you, Sims is really throwing that ball. He's on target. He waits, watch him pump the ball right. Then he drills the ball right into the chest of Gray in front of Aaron Mitchell, number 34.
She'll spot the ball at the 26-yard line. Make it second and 10. Brady to the left side, Gray to the right.
Comes a blitz.
Brady intended receiver, and Aaron Mitchell picks it off. Mitchell back to the 40, 50. He's got clink scales out in front blocking, and is finally dropped at the 29.
Well, Sims went to the sideline on the blitz, threw the ball a little bit behind. Mitchell was in good position, made the interception.
Like Sims.
Here's Sims is back. Watch the blitz. Here's Charlie Waters. They're coming. And the cornerback doesn't have any help in the middle of the field, so he's favoring the inside. The ball's thrown behind, and of course Mitchell's right there. Makes a play, big play.
And you're looking at a possibility.
What a turnaround there.
Of a 14-point swing here.
Yeah, that's right. The touchdown's called back, and now Dallas is in good position the other end of the field. Well, they've done it. They've done it all year. Last week it was Dennis Thurman.
First and 10, Dallas at the Giant 29-yard line. Newhouse and Dorsett in the eye. Drew Pearson in motion. Flag down. Newhouse breaks through. Down to the 21-yard line for 8 yards.
New York was offsides.
In this case, he'll probably decline the penalty since the offside would give him only 5. And the gain would give him 8. Almost 9 yards.
Defense, offside number 70. Decline the penalty. Second down.
Gary Jeter guilty of the offside call, the defensive end. Cowboys will take the down, which gives them a 9-yard pickup to the 21-yard line. Second and 1. This is where you quarterbacks get a little sneaky and try to throw it here in second and 1.
Good time for play action pass. You can waste it down right here.
Now, when you're running the ball as well as the Cowboys have in this football game, it doesn't make any difference. First down at the 16.
They're running at will. The running backs, Tony, of course, and Newhouse are running hard, but that offensive line, they're clearing some people out of there. Some good blocking downfield also. That's how you break the big runs downfield, if you get some blocking downfield.
Dorsett this year with his slow start is in danger of missing the 1,000-yard barrier for the first time in 8 years. 4 years in college, his first 3 years as a pro. First and 10 from the 16. Dorsett it is with Herb Scott out in front. Out of bounds at the 13. Pickup of 3 on the play. Joe McLaughlin, number 52. making the stop. A little chilly on the sidelines for Phil Simms.
You talk to yourself there. He's talking to himself. He has a touchdown to Gray. Everything looks hunky-dory, and all of a sudden it's a penalty. He comes back and throws a pass he'd like to have back that put Dallas now in scoring position. That play on Dorsett right there, what makes that play is his little dip to the inside, gives that guard enough chance to get around, get to the outside. It brings the linebackers in, and then Dorsett dips to the outside, and that play's been working all day for Dallas.
2nd down, 7. Should the Cowboys score here, they will lead for the first time in this game. Dorsett, he will score. Not to be denied. Tony Dorsett, 13 yards. Make way.
He's like a rocket in there, and it's good blocking with Fitzgerald's right in the middle, number 62. He's blocking down his man, and then Newhouse comes in, gets a good block. Rafferty gets a block, and Andy Frederick, who's in for Jim Cooper, makes a nice cut block, and Dorsett's into the end zone, and Drew Pearson's going to congratulate him right there.
That's 19 carries and 168 yards rushing for Tony Dorsett. And with White having problems throwing the football today, the running game has certainly taken up the slack. 3 minutes, 13 seconds left to play in the 3rd period as Septien rifles the extra point through the uprights. And for the very first time in this game at Giant Stadium, the Dallas Cowboys own the lead, 35-28. Septien ready to kick off for the Cowboys. Light rain has started to fall here at the Meadowlands. There was a possibility of rain in the forecast today. Beasley Reese at the 7, back to the 15-yard line. Reese fighting his way out beyond the 25 and is finally dropped at the 27. The umbrellas start to pop up, and this is a rather chilling rain here. The temperature, I believe, has fallen into the 40s now, upper 40s. Getting a little colder for the Giant fans, particularly. New York led at halftime, 28-21. But the Cowboys have come back with the first 2 touchdowns of the second half. They go into the lead for the first time, 35-28. Leon Perry caught at the line of scrimmage by Randy White, who many will tell you right now is the best defensive lineman in all of pro football. I can't think of anyone in the league playing any better.
There won't be many that argue with that, Frank. He's had a sensational year, game in and game out. He hasn't really had a bad game. Randy normally plays very consistent, solid football.
Steelers and the Bucks, Redskins and the Bears. Redskins scored another touchdown, the Joe Theismann touchdown pass. That game's at the end of 3 quarters now. Simms floater over the middle. Didn't quite get it to Tom Mulledy, number 81. The tight end.
Well, that's a typical pass against the zone where the cornerbacks come up, the safeties go back, and you send that tight end down the middle. That's the weakness, and you just got to lay it over the linebackers, and it's got to be a perfect pass. That case, it was just out of the reach of Mulledy. Dennis Thurman, number 32, put a nice pop on him. Dennis is about 178. Mullidy's about 220.
3rd and 10 for the Giants at their 27-yard line. Good afternoon so far for Phil Simms, with the exception of the 1 interception. Larry Heater in motion. Simms back to throw it. Harvey Martin chasing him down back at the 10. He's back at the 5-yard line. Larry Cole's after him now. Threads his way upfield. Finally lets it go for Heater downfield. And Heater makes the catch at the Dallas 30. What a play.
And you believe that play. I'll tell you, you won't see many more than that. There's Randy White and Larry Cole are back talking to himself, and Harvey Martin also. They all had a shot at him. Watch Simms. Now he rolls it right. There's Harvey's got him. He gets away from Martin. Now watch Larry come. Bam! Larry gets hit right there. Here's Randy. Simms cuts inside of him. Another good block, and he just wings it downfield. And Heater, number 27, that's a tough catch right there. That's over his shoulder. He's got a man right on him. Actually, Solomon's in pretty good shape. It's just a heck of a throw and a heck of a catch.
And the Giants are driving with a first down at the Dallas 30-yard line with 1.5 minutes left to play in the 3rd period as they go for the equalizer. They trail 35-28. Freedy wide to the left side. Ernest Gray is flanked to the right. Second man through is Heater. After that long run by Heater, You think you give him a play to catch his breath.
I tell you, Sims can do it. He's got good feet, moves well, and he can throw the football.
Pick up a 4.
He's got a bright future ahead of him.
2nd down 6. Got a little wet down there on the Giant bench. And elsewhere. Giants at the Cowboy 26-yard line. We're in the final 40 seconds of the 3rd period. Leon Perry cuts inside, has the first down, and is run out of bounds at the Dallas 16.
Well, I'll tell you, Leon Perry got around that corner, showed some speed, and if we get a chance to see this again, he just ran right over a couple people. He put that head down and looked like Earl Campbell running over people right here. Here's the play right here. Good block, and there's Clack is getting out there. Good block on Steve Wilson. And, of course, he pops Dennis Thurman right there.
Hard to tell who came out the worst end of that.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I'll tell you, Dennis is a tough character also.
I tell you, he did run a bit like Earl Campbell with Mr. Perry. First down for the 16. Heater's
in trouble. He's in trouble there.
And trapped for a loss of 4 yards as the Cowboys, John Dutton, number 78, broke through with an assist. Also, Jones.
Ed Jones makes a play right here. Ed makes it upfield, prevents him from going outside, and then Dutton comes in to clean up. Bob Bruning, Higman, all of them are over there, but Ed Jones forced the play back inside, and that's what made the play. Big Ed number 72 is having another fine year after a little bit of a layoff last year, a vacation. I don't think it was a vacation. Boston.
I don't think he looked at it.
Ed wouldn't look at it as a vacation.
No, not at all. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. Exciting football game and another quarter to go. So come back.